Okay, let's see if this works this time. Jank? What are you talking about, jank? Jankson. No, I don't know what happened. Just all of a sudden OBS said the stream was stopped, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. It is bad weather up here. It is 5 degrees here. During the day, looks like today's high. I have 5-mile-per-hour winds. Today's high was 8 degrees. My low is -2. And the heater on the building died. So hopefully after Christmas I can ask for the landlord to fix it again. But in the meantime, wow. Nope, not for me. Definitely not. For me, it is 5 degrees. So that's fun. A pneumonia hole? I don't know. But things are frozen right now, so yeah, who knows? Yo, yo! Happy holiday, Crescendo! Hehehehe. Hope you are enjoying yourself. Oh jeez, this guy's console is so dusty. No, Mike Trader. It is Merry Yeti Miss. The Yeti blesses you all with snowy holiday. So may you all enjoy a very Yeti Miss. Oh, in that case, I will have to ship you some. Yes, I will ship you some, my friend. Send me your address, I'll send you some snow. No. Actual snow. No Coke. Actually, no. It's okay. I'll send you Coke too. Why not? I could do that for a good guy like you. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yo, you don't say. Yo Crescendo be RP Casanova. What? What'd you do? Decide you didn't want to be on YouTube and went over to Twitch? Or are you just being a super cool guy and supporting me on both platforms? Because I'll take it either way. You prefer Twitch? Whoa! Wait. Mike Trader subscribed for 2 months. Holy crap. Thanks, Mike! Appreciate that. You prefer Twitch? Okay. That's awesome. Well, I'll keep streaming on Twitch then for you and Mike. My 2 Twitch subscribers. And for Sid when he pops up. Man, this is so awkward to handle when these are so ice cold. No? Oh, jeez. Whoa! You didn't have to do that, man. I appreciate you. I really appreciate it, man. Pretty much, Jason. Well, dude, I appreciate you. Now we're on a level 3 hype train. Gotta go choo choo. See, I'm so cold, I'm blue. Dabba dee dabba day. Do I have any more Series X HDMI ports, or am I gonna have to use Series S? A 3-way? Nah, level 3. Not 3-way. Level 3. For those who need a 3rd level. Alright. Xbox Series X HDMI is empty. I need to order more. Damn. Alright, looks like Series S is getting one stolen from me. Okay. Boom. Alright, there's that part. Now to get this part. I wish I had something strong enough to cut this piece here. This metal. Yeah, Jason. Oh. Do I have any kind of cutters? How about cutting tool? I thought I had one of those. Um. Hmm. Let's see. If I drink some tea, maybe I'll remember. Tis good tea. Do I remember where I put that Dremel? Nope, nothing. Wait. Hype chest's on the way. It's iconic. Huh. I thought I had a Dremel tool with the cutting bit. I guess I was wrong. Unless it just happens to be hiding from me. It might be hiding from me. Choo choo! Yes, enjoy the choo choo, Mike Trader. Oh well. I guess I don't have one near me. I thought I did. Guess I'm wrong. Just gonna wiggle this back and forth then. How many wiggles does it take to pop the top crown Series S port? Maybe if I do it side to side. Oh. Looks like Friday I'm ordering HDMI ports. I think in 2026 I'm gonna start buying enough parts and reselling them. Because if I buy 1,000 of these ports, I could get them for like $2, right? Even after import fees. But if I buy them from a distributor, I have to pay like $4 to $5 per port. And that's wholesale distributor. For the Series X. Which means if I were to sell the ports that I get from a distributor, I'd have to sell each port for like $10. Which may be cool for like someone trying out for the first time. But at the same token, those are not the people I want buying these ports. Because when they try it out for the first time, then they're all like, oh, well, you know, I couldn't get it to work. PS5, I can help you with. Because I had Booter order me a bunch of PS5 from AliExpress. And I paid less than like 50 cents a piece, even after paying him to ship them to me because for some reason AliExpress won't ship to me. Alibaba will ship to me. So that's funny. What's even funnier is one of the products that I just ordered from Alibaba says it was going to be here towards the end of January. It just passed UPS Customs, so it's going to be here by Friday or Saturday. Which is cool because it went from the end of January to December 29th, so next Tuesday, to, well, this weekend. And it's like, well, damn. That's awesome. How many PS5 ports do you need? Would buying 100 of them be good for you, or is that going to be way too much and you don't need 100? Because if you only need a couple of them, you know, I can sell some to you. But I'd have to sell them to you in sets of 10, and then you'd have to pay shipping on top of that. So you'd probably be looking like $2 a port. You can see this is how I have my HDMI ports. See, I have rows of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 100 ports right here. And these are all PS5. So if you need some, like, I can sell you some, but I'm only going to sell them in sets of 10. So you'd be looking at $5 for one of these strips, plus shipping. For now. Come the new year, I'm probably going to start selling them at like $2 or $3 a piece. Because if I can start getting some of these parts to the point where it's like I'm not screwing myself over, but I'm also making money having extra ports, not just from repair, then I'll probably start doing that. Because I need to make some killer cash, or some killer money. Just let me know, man. Preferably before the first of the year, so that way I can start the first of the year, start my plans on the first of the year without exceptions. But I understand. Business is way low for me too. That's why I'm starting to sell parts. You know? I wasn't selling parts in the past because my family's game store used to sell parts. But then people would bring the parts back saying they didn't work, and what they were doing was either swapping out parts or they just sucked at the repair. And it's like, it's not the part that didn't work, it's the fact that you don't know what you're doing that didn't work. So I didn't want that to happen anymore, so I stopped it. But now it's to the point now where it's like, you know, if I have an online store for my repair company where it's like, hey, these are the parts I use, you're welcome to buy a few, you know, but yeah, not a problem, man. I'm being simple about it. For every 1,000 that I buy, I'll put 100 on my on for sale. That way I'm guaranteed I'm not going to run out, and I'll just have to pay attention to my sales. If I get people buying, you know, high quantities of them, obviously I have to import more. Just means I gotta take an extra hour every day to balance those books too. Oh crap, where I just put the good part. Good part. That's so weird. That's like the longest I've had to keep heat on a port. Thankfully, it doesn't look like I float that glass ESD chip. So I am gonna take a quick. Oh wait, does my microscope work this time? It wasn't working earlier. Yeah, no, my microscope stopped working. I needed to find out why. Give me just a sec, guys. I forgot that my microscope wasn't working. So I'm gonna take just a shake to look for the cable to find out why it's all of a sudden not working. Okay, so I figured one part. There we go. Out of the blue, it just didn't want to work this morning. Cool. Oh, Merry Christmas to all of you. Yes, Merry Christmas, Ruggers. Oh, wait, no. Merry Yeti Miss. It is officially past midnight for me, so it is now Yeti Miss. I'm going to be spending tomorrow trying to clean up the shop. Well, I guess later today, because once I hit an hour streaming, so I still have like 30 minutes. Once I hit an hour streaming, I'm gonna head to bed. So about half an hour to an hour. What you up to, Ruggers? You enjoying your Yeti Miss? Where's my thermal paste? I just had thermal paste on me. Did I take thermal paste up to the front for some reason? Where? Where the hose? Man, I missed the hose again. Yeah. Merry Yeti Miss Michael de Lima. How is you? I lost my thermal paste. I don't know how. Ah, right there, thermal compound, right in front of my face. I swear I need a drawer that just says thermal paste. And even if I only have one tube, throw it in there. How's things going for you, Delima? Jeez, flu's no fun. Especially not the winter flu. Winter flu always hits harder, I think. But I'm glad you're feeling better now. I wouldn't know. It's not very often I get sick because my body is in a constant torment of ripping itself apart. So I have no clue when I am sick. Not really sure if that's a good thing or not because, like, I will work myself to death one of these days. And I do mean that literally. My sister already freaks out about it, going, you know, you're gonna work yourself to death. And I'm like, yes. That is the plan. Eventually I will die working. Like, maybe it'll just be one of those, you know, it'll be my highest grossing stream. I'll die on stream. Like, I'll finally get paid, and the moment I get paid through YouTube, like, I'll make a crap ton of money on one stream, and I'll have died. Wow. Yeah, see, my family, don't do that. But my family has always worked because, well, To be fair, my dad's side of the family grew up as farmers, so like he did work. But yeah, that'll just be my luck. Finally become so YouTube rich and famous, and then dead. Oh, I don't ignore my health. I just work myself so much that I have no clue if I am healthy or not. You know, like when I had COVID, I think it was I had COVID like 4 times. The first time, no big deal. I felt this extreme pain in my chest, and it kept moving. At the end of each day, I just felt like death. I don't have syphilis. I know that much. Second time I had COVID, I turned around and like at the end of every day, I was dead to the whole world. I was not doing anything. Nothing's getting done. If you dropped off a repair, I'm so sorry, it's delayed. Third time I had COVID, I was pretty much out of it. Like at the end of every single business day, I literally had enough energy to go home, lay down, and force myself to eat a bowl of chicken soup and go to sleep. Like I had no energy for anything else. And then the last time I had COVID, it was again back to the chest pain where it's like, my chest fucking hurts. Take COVID test. Oh shit, COVID again. Yeti has final stage affecting the Yeti brain. Nah. The Yeti brain has always been affected. It is frozen solid. Can you not tell by the appearance? It is frozen. This is the only time people see me wearing something bright, and that's because it's got Stitch on it. Plus, this was a hoodie that was gifted to me like a year or two ago for Christmas, and it's really cold because the heater went out, and I don't know how to repair a unit heater. You may have. Depending on what you do, you know, you could just feel like COVID or not. I know. It is a cute hoodie. Which is funny, because it is a men's hoodie. So. But my family knows I like Stitch, and literally I like Stitch and dragons. And my family's like, that's officially what you like. So every gift we give you will center around either dragons or Stitch. And it's like, okay, you won't see me complain. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. What were you damn-boing me about? Sorry, I put a 5-second delay on stream, guys, in OBS, so that way YouTube would do less buffering on you guys. So I don't always see what the comment's about. I'm also trying to force myself to stream. Oh yeah, no heater. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the heater went out because there's like no heat circulating in the building, but thankfully the building is warm enough that it's like I just have to put on an extra layer and I'm fine. Huh. Where's the stupid piece that goes there? I don't think I tossed it or anything. Okay, where's the bracket that holds the power supply unit? Teeny tiny bracket. But yeah, no, I spent like an hour on the rooftop. Negative 17 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Negative 17 C. To F degree. .4 degrees Fahrenheit. About the same as you get colder. Yeah. I look at it one of two ways. I'm either gonna freeze in my sleep tonight, or I'm gonna come to the store tomorrow and everything's gonna be totally cold. So 1.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Right now, for me, it is 5 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm a little bit warmer than you are right now. But yeah, I spent like an hour on the rooftop trying to see if I could figure it out. And my hands are actually still pretty frozen. Because I wasn't wearing gloves and I was working with metal. So yeah. But when I did that, I eventually was like, you know what? I'm not figuring this out. So before my hands freeze solid, let me climb down the roof to make sure I get climbed down. South of me? Jeez, I thought you were north of me, Brian. If you're south of me, whew, global warming. It's affecting Alaska. We're getting warmer. Huh. I'm so confused because this bracket that is normally here is not here. Like, I do not see it anywhere on my stuff. And I know my desk is kind of messy, but I don't think it's that messy that I'm all of a sudden missing a bracket. Let's see, let's clean my tools up just a little bit. Says who? You're in South Alberta? I have no clue where that is compared to Anchorage, Alaska, man. Who said I don't believe in global warming? I just think people freaking out over it is stupid. I don't recall ever saying I don't believe in global warming, though. I'm just one of those few people that's like, look, whether or not I know the science behind global warming, I did that one time. Are you fucking with me, Ruggers? Because I don't remember saying I don't believe in global warming. Way back when. Yeah, I don't remember that, man. Oof. Brain is gone. You know, I'm real simple about global warming. It's not something I can do anything about. so I'm not going to worry about it. Ah, you fucking with me. You're so silly! Silly ruggers. Fucking with the Yeti. Ha ha ha. Yeah, where did that bracket go? Unless that bracket fell into the void. More like brain freeze died. Alright, let's please all the Europeans and Australians. I got myself some tea. Okay, battery meter. Yeah, that bracket is just not sitting here. Is the bracket really that important? Because this was opened before I opened it, someone else had opened this. So it's possible it wasn't here. Well, yeah, see, here's the thing. So, everyone likes to blame humans in motor vehicles and stuff for global warming, right? But did you know a colony of termites create more exhaust and air pollution than the city of Los Angeles during rush hour over 1 year? Yeah. HDMI port. You know what? I'm just going to assume that it didn't have a bracket because I don't see the bracket on this desk. And honestly, if I don't see it on the desk, there's nothing I can do about it. I don't have extra brackets right now. And plus, with this thing on, it's not like it's going to go anywhere. Ha ha ha. Very nice. I almost forgot. It's after midnight. I must spam everyone. Alright, there we go. I spammed everyone. Oh! Check this out! Yeah, definitely all you ruggers. But yeah, did you guys know that a single colony of termites actually create more air pollution and smog and that kind of stuff than the full city of Los Angeles does in 1 year with their heaviest traffic towers? Now, get this, guys. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 5 golden rings. But they were, all of them, deceived. For another ring was made, in the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged in a secret master ring to control all others. I am. Can you believe it? Oh wait, what am I doing? I forgot to put on the Wi-Fi board. I sent that to one of my friends and she absolutely loved it. And it's like, yes, anytime I can twist an innocent children's song, I'm going to. So of course I had to twist it with the Rings of Power. One of these days I'll get enough space that I can restart making jewelry, and I'll have to make sure one Christmas I do just that. Literally make 5 rings. 5 golden rings. And then the one ring to rule them all. Just because I will be able to. Nope. I will not do that. I can't, ruggers. I can't make things that small. Yep. Definitely. Gonna need the scope to do that. So, ain't worth my time. In my chat, we can all go there. Good, tell his Australian ass to say something. He always pops in and makes some cock joke. It's always some penis joke with him. Must be an Australian thing. Nah, I can't say that. Paul Daniels doesn't do that. Maybe he does for, like, Rossmann stuff. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen Paul Daniels pop up on anyone's streams outside of, Booters. I don't actually remember if he ever popped up in Rossmann's streams. Back when Rossmann was actually streaming. But I'll go there. He knows I'm only fucking with him. I love all my supporters equally. Alright, did I fix it? I'm a little bit unsettled by the fact that this disk drive is not making a sound. Woo! We have video! Okay. We have clear video. If I wiggle, do we keep clear video? We do keep clear video while wiggling. Disk drive still does not make a sound. Does it take a disc? This is a Sega Dreamcast disc. Ooh, Evolution. Oh yeah, I bought this from one of Booter's whatnots. Okay, it takes a disc. It is trying to read the disc, and it does eject the disc. How expensive is Evolution loose? Let's see. JJ Software. I don't know. I can't believe it either. Oh wait. Come on. Evolution. The world of a sacred device is only $19.99 loose. I don't know how I feel about that. We're gonna just leave that up there for now then. Alright, so HDMI now works. Disk drive does accept and eject discs. And I don't have an Xbox disc on me right now, so can't really test to make sure the Xbox Series X reads a disc, but he only sent it in for an HDMI, so maybe not. Oh, you do you? I'll make sure to tell him. I'm not an entertaining replacement for Booter. I know. It's okay, I understand. I also don't stream during the day, so even if he was gonna try to pass me off as like as an Alaskan replacement for him, and it ain't gonna happen. We have way too different personalities for that. Let's see, where's the hole? There's the hole. Where's the disk drive? There's the disk drive. Line the hole with the disk drive, and click. Alright, now we have a Series X that works, and I hit my hour mark. So, I am still feeling a little bit okay, so let's just take a few minutes, since I'm still feeling a bit fine. Let's change this from Porks 8 to Gamebit Security. And let's knock out some Game Boy Color games and Super Nintendo games that I need. Let's see, this one does not require a battery. I believe so, Ruggers. I haven't really talked to him much because he has been so busy, and I have also been busy. He sent me a text message on Discord a while back, but that was it. Alright, so that Miss Pac-Man should be fine. The Street Fighter 2 is not a battery-based game. Dude, I hope so too. This year was painful enough because like no one was shopping with our store, and I wasn't getting enough repairs done because I was focusing on the store to the point where I wasn't focusing on repairs. And yeah, it's already ridiculous, so I'm hoping I can get things boosted a little bit to continue going, because my family's game store is 30 years old, and as things sit right now, it looks like I single-handedly caused it to crash. And I'm really hoping that's not the case. In the most sarcastic way ever. This Star Fox is not a battery. It is one of the first Wait a sec, why is there a fuse there? I don't recall these having a fuse in that area. And I've gone through enough Star Fox boards that I really don't remember there being a fuse. Jesus. That's kind of messed up. Star Fox Super NES cartridge. No, forgot to turn the keyboard back on. Star Fox SNES cartridge scan. Okay, no, that is common placement for that fuse. I just don't ever recall that fuse. That's kind of screwy. But according to my cartridge scan, that is a legitimate fuse. Wow, messed up. Yeah. Trust me, with the rise of how many people want free money for no work between Facebook and eBay resellers, watching like stock portfolios and whatnot live streams and all that stuff, dude, I've seen so much of it that I'm like, yeah, I really hope next year all of you crash on this and realize that you actually have to work for money and nothing in life is free. Not in a negative way, you know what I mean? Just the wish that people actually go back to semi-normalcy where they're like, oh fuck, I actually have to work. Also, slightly because I don't think it's fair that I bust my back every single day. Yeah, people make a crap load of money on a secondary or third markets like Facebook and eBay. So maybe fair is not the correct statement, but still, I don't care. Alright. None of those had batteries. This one's got a battery though. You see, I would not paying more in taxes if it means that I don't have to pay health care. Like, if I don't have to pay healthcare separately and I could just pay it off in taxes, then bet I'll pay extra in taxes then. The only thing I do not want happening is I do not want free, quote unquote, free universal health care paid by tax dollars to also be free to those who get it because of their race. Because up here, there's natives, right? Native Alaskans. You know, because they just have to be Yupik or Aleut or, you know, one of those races who get free healthcare already. They don't have to pay for it. They get it because they're native. I don't think so. I mean, I get that it is, but I don't think it should be a touchy subject. Because, look, you're native, so you get free healthcare. Why do you need extra free healthcare? You already have free healthcare. You cannot have native free healthcare and American free healthcare. Yeah, I don't think it's fair. You know? Yeah, but get rid of the native healthcare then. That's what I'm saying, Ruggers. I'm not saying no one should have free healthcare because of who they are. I'm saying no matter who you are, what race you are, what your obligation is, you get this free healthcare. Everyone should get the same exact healthcare. You know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, they're not. Especially, I notice a lot of the natives take full advantage of the fact that they get free healthcare. So they're drunk half the time. They don't care. They use their free native checks to get booze and drugs. And it's sadder than anything. Because it's like, dude, you could be doing so much more with your life, and you are choosing actively to ruin it. Yeah, that's too far rusted. I'm gonna have to actually, like, sit down and take care of that one of these days. That's not gonna be tonight, though. So, I think that if there's going to be free healthcare, it is one free healthcare for all. Right. Eating healthy and living healthy, I think, can be categorized in two different aspects. Because yes, it is sometimes more expensive to buy healthy food, or what is considered healthy food, compared to fast food. But you also got to keep in mind, people are also lazy, dude. Like, up here, right, a McDonald's meal is almost like $25, $30 because they want $20 an hour minimum wage. Okay? But if I go to Costco, I can spend $200 on food and have food for a month. No, I say sometimes, Shruggers. Because I could go to Costco right now, $200. I could get myself a butcher's block of meat. I could get myself veggies, bread, flour, yeast, whole bunch of ingredients, $200. And that will last me for like a month to 3 months. Okay? Or $25 to $30 per meal at McDonald's. I know. That's why I'm saying sometimes. Not always. Because if you say always, then you just completely ignore the fact that there is other options like Costco, Sam's Club, or other wholesale foods. You know? So, saying always is disingenuous because there are ways around it. But not everyone has the ability to do so, nor the patience. You know, because that does mean you have to take the slab of meat home and process it. Not everyone wants to do that. Yeti's Club. Ooh. Why are they not in the equation? I think that's silly not to put them in an equation, Ruggers. Yearly membership. Yeah, so? So is a gym membership. That's yearly. But people still utilize that as a calculation on whether or not someone's healthy. Do you go to a gym? Well, I can't afford the yearly membership. Well, then you're not doing enough. You know, that's one of the big arguments I've heard. Not to like get in debates about it or anything. I'm just saying it's silly not to include those because they are suitable options. They just may not be options that are available to someone 24/7 or 365. You can also eat healthy at home. You don't have to have a big thing. Dude, I could spend $300 at a Walmart and get a slab of meat, groceries, and stuff. And that will last me anywhere from a month to 3 months still. It's slightly more expensive, but it's still doable. It's still cheaper than $30 a meal. Do I do that? No. I'm not saying that I do that. Because, again, that's $300 right off the back. No, I do not. So I understand that equation goes up to $1,000. But $1,000 for 3 months worth of food, that is $30, $60, $90 times $30 a day. Are you telling me that you really spend that much? No, wait. No, it would have to be $30 per person. So you're talking 30, 60, 90, $100 to feed one man, woman, and child. So you're telling me that you really think $900, no, 30, 60, 90, yeah, $900 versus $1,000? Well, no, how much do you spend on $1,000 worth of food? You know? I'm not trying to debate it or argue it with you, man. I'm just saying, it is silly to say that there are no options if people are not willing to look at options. You know? You gotta keep in mind, I have to pay attention to the expenses that the business pays for my family to go eat. Should pay more taxes? I am not getting into that argument, Trader, because I do not know taxes well enough. There's always options. It's just a matter of, can you make those options, and are you in a position that those options are available to you? Which mic, Ruggers? You're talking to 3 mics. I mean, I try to opt out of life almost every night, Mike, but, you know, doesn't really work out. Ah, the dingus on Twatch. No, ladies, don't fight. We can all get along and play with each other. It's doable. I'm just saying that there are options out there for people. So, it's not like there are no options available and everyone is forced to go eat McDonald's. Yeah, shit's expensive, so is life. I like your thinking, Delima. Left wing, right wing, chicken wing. That's my only opinion on it, that there are options out there, and people have to stop saying there are no options and they're forced to live a certain way. You know, shit's expensive, life's expensive. Everyone just needs to figure out their own way to deal with it. That the more that people say that there is no options out there, the less options that people realize is right in front of their face. Especially those that have the options right in front of their face. I find those the most annoying. Because, like, I'll get people that come up to me and they whine and complain. Now, Mike. I said no tax stuff because I don't know taxes well enough. So we're not making this a battlefield on people's opinions for tax stuff. Okay? Because if you want to do that, why should I pay for your taxes as a business? You know, I pay taxes for the school district. I pay taxes because the natives up here don't want to deal with it, and, you know, they want their people to give them all the stuff for free. So I have to pay for their shit. That's unfair. I don't mind paying for kids to go to school. I would prefer if the school was actually a little bit better instead of all this bullshit that's out there, but, you know, that's me. So do drunks, so do drug addicts. Not just people with kids. You know, my family busts its balls to pay for everyone in our family. And we don't get freebies because my dad had kids. But I know plenty of people on stupid farm that get free money. Shh, Jason, don't out yourself, damn it. So then get someone pregnant, Trader. I'm just saying, no one needs to get heated in my streams because they have their opinion on who should pay for who. I'm just saying that everyone has options and opinions and the ability to do stuff for themselves, so they gotta stop crying that they don't. Especially if we want things like universal healthcare, where it's like you pay extra in taxes for everyone to get free healthcare. I wouldn't mind doing that. But you can't have your free healthcare from the government and your tax healthcare. What are you whining about, Mike? As a business, I pay that quarterly. Like, on a low end. I don't have any kids. The store doesn't have any kids. But I still gotta pay it as a business. So, yeah. If you don't think you should do that, then stop. You know, I also have to pay for the roads to be paved and shit too. Yes, it does. Every quarter in property taxes, I pay for the schools, the roads, and city street maintenance. It's really weird. No, I didn't say warehouse. I don't do warehouse. I need a warehouse, but I don't. I said I pay for the roads, schools, and maintenance. Like the business property maintenance. Those are what I pay. Plus I pay sales tax, so that way customers don't have to pay sales tax. Hey Jason, jumped onto Twitch. That's all it is a bunch of BS. Everyone getting heated for no good reason. Everyone needs to calm down and take the chili pilly. You're always nosy. Although it's going to be an hour and 30 minutes, and what time is it? Almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm only not heated because it's so fucking cold right now. I don't have any way to be heated. I've lost all my heat. Peace and love. You know, I tried telling a girl that. She slapped me. If baby Jesus is crying, then adult Jesus must be, like, pissing his pants. I just stabbed my hacko machine again. Fuck. Mike Trader, Anchorage does not charge customers sales tax. No, customers don't get charged sales tax. The businesses pay it so that customers don't. That's how it actually works in Anchorage. So if you were to fly up here today and come, well, not today because it's Christmas and everyone's closed, but hypothetically you came into my store and you bought something and the price tag was $9.99, you would pay $9.99. You wouldn't pay $9.99 plus tax, just $9.99. And then when I go to pay my taxes and I report that to my local government, I pay sales tax. And then to federal, I pay tax because I had the product, I bought the product, and I sold the product. It's taxes. What do you expect, Delima? Of course it's a scam, it's fucking taxes. $9.99. I don't know, some cheap game that's marked $9.99. Now, do I want to sell this like this? I would rather not, but I don't think I've got like a cheap sports game to steal from. Huh, that's cool. I don't think I watched Full Metal Jacket in like several years, man. Well, Trader, I'm gonna tell my Yeah, we'll see. Have your Google search tell both my municipality and the tax people that I have to pay that they're charging me for nothing. Because, yeah, businesses do pay the tax on your behalf, so that way you guys don't have to. It's part of what we've always done, and part of what we're probably still gonna have to do. Because I had to still do it this year. Huh. Tennessee too, huh? Wow, Roland's Curse 2 has a 1616 battery. You gotta keep in mind, trader, nothing is tax-free. I'll ask them, but I had to pay it. No, I had to pay it all 4 quarters this year, trader. So if it is new, apparently my CPA did not know about it. Because that's what I paid. So who knows, maybe 2026, when I get the final stuff over, they'll be like, oh hey, since this happened last year, you'll get a refund on these. I kind of doubt it, but who knows. That will be cool too, though. But that's also a scary thing, because that means that they'll try to push a 9% sales tax on customers. So now you got people who lived here their whole lives who never paid sales tax that are going to now have to figure out how to pay sales tax. Yeah, I was done with 2025 like 7 months ago. Let's hope 2026 is better. 2026 is the year that we all make money, right? We all make good money and become rich. Yeah, and trader, you got to keep in mind, I got so much stuff I got to do. I can't be the one constantly reminding my CPA. It's literally my CPA's job to be like, hey, there was a tax change. Uh, we're saving you money now. Dude, call me fucking Tron. I am so far on the grid that there's no way I'm gonna be off. Nah, I text mine personally. Because I make sure that if there's any tax questions, that I personally text her and go, hey, I need your help with this because I'm not really sure if this applies to us or not. Can you tell me no? No loop tax? I don't know, Jason. Just because you said that, they might implement a loop tax for you. Just for you, though. You'd be the only one paying it. Oh, fuck, I'm not even recording which of these I'm putting new batteries in. It's okay. When I go to... It's really hard to find good service these days, including CPAs. Ah, that's not 100% true, Mike Trader, because at my store we always provide good service. Oof. I thought you're Canadian, Delima. Aren't you supposed to be the, polite one that's always telling us sorry? I'm the one that's supposed to be pessimistic, telling everyone the world's fucking us. Life dream. Well, looks like pipe dream is actually fine. No battery. Not you? Oh, you were born in Detroit. Okay, so you're just like a nanofix. You're a fake Canadian. You're American at heart. Unfortunately, that heart just means that you're pessimistic like me. Yay, another 1616 battery. No, Ruggers! You're misunderstanding. Interest. So you are Canadian. You weren't born over here in the U.S.? Oof. I don't know. It's getting really hard, man. Ruggers is gonna go after you. Jason's heated about his lube tax. Although he gets the heated lube, I guess. I really hope I can get a hold of Maxwell soon. Because I really don't want to keep putting these third-party batteries in. I'd rather put a bunch of Maxwell in. Oof. Yeah. I'm sorry, Delima. Ruggers is gonna come after you. I can't stop him now. Looks like a Nanofix is the only safe one. Because he's not a true Canadian. I'm sorry, I can't save you from Ruggers anymore. Canadians scare me. A Nano was born here, dude. Oh, you gonna go to war with the Ruggers? Ruggers, the Canadians coming after you. Canadian bacon. Five Eyes Alliance? I need to know what that is. I think. My sister just texted me back. Merry Christmas. ERRY. She didn't type the M, then she corrected it. I think I liked the eerie Christmas. Okay, so wait, does that mean we're part of NATO and the Five Eyes Alliance? Oh man, there's way too many alliances. How is World War III ever going to happen, Ruggers, if we're part of so many alliances? How can I wish for world destruction and world domination if there's so many alliances out there? I'll never understand. Yeah, but Five Eyes and NATO. That's essentially all the largest countries in the world saying, nope, we chose peace over violence. I don't think any of the tiny countries would have any ability to go against that. More like nuke jerking it. No, circle nuking it. Yeah. True. But you gotta remember, America's deficit pays China's finances. So it's not like China would go against us that badly. This is true. Can you imagine sending, like, droids to go fight our battles, and then just finding out that all the droids were made in China, and China has, like, a mass kill switch? It'd just be like, oh, fuck. Look, droid army! Haha, you guys so silly! And kill switch. Aw, no droid army. Alright. Last 1616 battery replacement, I think. Because I don't remember what I did with my Pokemon Sapphire that I was going to replace the battery in. Oh man. There we go, there's that side. There's that side. Interesting. Okay, another brand new battery installed. What else do I want to do? Didn't I have, like, a Zelda that was in crap condition? Interesting. Yeah, politics makes my head hurt. My only opinion on politics is get rid of all the politicians and replace them with businesses. Not like the $1 million corporations that are like, oh, let's just buy everything. No, like the business owners that are like, okay, in order for us to do this, we have to strategize this way. You know, then I think things would go a lot more transparently if everything in the world was ran like a business. A good business, not a crappy one. What if businesses ran the world? Meh, makes sense. Wait, Alaska's got a pretty big oil reserve, but we ship it to the Middle East to, utilize it. I don't know how big Alaska's oil reserve is. I gotta look into that eventually. See, I don't really think I care how much oil Venezuela has. I'm just curious how much oil Alaska has now. You got me wondering, man. How much oil do we got hiding up here? Cool, brand new battery in the Super Mario World. Biden likes the criminals and the grifters. Huh. Interesting. I mean, not really. But Alaska is part of the US, so like, eh. Alright, unfortunately this is in crap condition, but the game itself probably still works, so I'll probably just discount it at like 10% or something. Sell it with the Super Nintendo at 10% off. Wow. So, that's actually pretty funny. The largest state in the United States, which comprises of a crap ton of the US itself, only has 10% of the oil that Venezuela does. Wait. Yeah, we only have a tenth of the amount that Venezuela probably has. Interesting. Thank you, Ruggers. Now my curiosity has been satisfied. I don't have to worry anymore. Comment on the same level as the Trump comment? I just don't give a fuck about politics, guys. Interesting. The only politics Oh, you were replying to Ruggers. Okay, cool. Yeah, the only politics I really care about are the politics that directly affects business. So, and I would rather hire someone else to worry about that for me than me have to try to directly worry about it. And this already has a new battery installed. So I'm gonna put that out for sale soon. Can I go 10 more minutes? I can go 10 more minutes. I need to find more quick, easy repairs to do, because I'm not doing another HDMI port. Or no, yeah, not doing another HDMI port. And I can't do any controller repairs right now because I don't have the USB-C cords. I mean, to be fair, oil will have to be used to produce your solar panels, Mike. So, oil will still be in your life somewhat. Whether or not you use it or if the people before you use it. That's why I get a kick when people are like, we gotta get rid of oil 100% in like random like peace talks for like world peace stuff. It's like, I don't think you can really do that because like there's gas, there's diesel, byproducts of oil create things like your phone cases, the purses, the insoles for shoes. Like, oil is not just oil. And people, I think, tend to forget that. It gets funny at times. Because I'm not saying I'm in any way, shape, or form educated enough to make a rightful opinion. But I do at least see somewhat of a bigger picture of, you know, there's more out there than what people comprehend on the get-go. You would know, Jason. This is also true. Interesting. A quarter of the barrels, huh? Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. I thought it was a lot less than a quarter. quarter makes sense. Again, I am not knowledgeable in the subject. I just want to know why AliExpress does not ship to Alaska, but Alibaba has no problem shipping to Alaska. That's what I want to know. Who can answer that for me, huh? Why is it AliExpress does not mind shipping to Alaska, but Alibaba does not mind shipping to Alaska, but AliExpress does? Especially if I'm buying the same quantities, and they're more expensive on AliExpress. Interesting. So do you, Ruggers. God. Don't have to call me out like that. You and your transition. My stream, my topic. 4 more minutes. I mean, I kind of do. I'm running low on supplies. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mario Tennis does not have a battery inside, but Mario Golf does? I thought Mario Tennis had a battery. No, doesn't look like it has a battery. Holy fuck. Alright, cool. No battery in Mario Tennis, just Mario Golf. Another gold cartridge of Ocarina of Time. Ugh. Thank you. Bummer. Looks like we gotta kill off a bunch of old folks or a bunch of kids. Take your pick, Ruggers. Which one you want? Kill off the kids or kill off the old folks? I'm not too fan of that battery life, but you know what? It is still a good battery life, so we're gonna use it. If it stays above good after being soldered, then we're good. Huh. This is true. Castration will eventually do the trick. So world 2 tying. Population control at its finest. Just make sure you're shooting blanks. Oh, fuck. No, there's gonna be a new rule in my chats. No more politics. I'm not educated enough to do political debating, and I really don't care. Yeah. See, I often don't want to do these ones just because it's one of those things that it's not really time consuming, but it's not as gratifying. But I keep forgetting that, you know, if I get these out, the more of these I get out, the more games I have for sale. And then that becomes gratifying because then they're for sale and people can enjoy them. Better than them sitting in a box. Yeti's deadliest snatch? Ruggers, are you doing a documentary on my ex? I don't want to work on a crab boat. Too chaotic. Just go on a cruise. I'm gonna sail away. Oh, now I want to listen to that song. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and feed my soul. I wanna give it up for the rock and roll and drift away. These boys feed my soul. I still rock and roll and drift away. Alright, guys. I've officially hit 2 hours of streaming tonight, so I'm going to bed. I wish you all a Merry Christmas. I hope you all have fun and enjoy yourselves. Thank you very much for attending my Frozen stream. And yeah, good morning, good evening, and good night.